I'll talk about a designer I hired who is brilliant and is on holidays, and therefore she won't be embarrassed because she's not here this evening. So she came along to the interview, and she was straight off the NCAD industrial design course, right? So like most college students, you have some college project stuff. You actually don't have a lot to show for your portfolio. She brought in her final year project, which was a first aid kit for people who go boating, for yachts, right? Which is her hobby, right? And there were a couple of things she did at this which like blew us away. Very, very unusually for me. I hardly got a word in the entire interview, right? She came in and she brought this product with her, right? Which was kind of a roll, which was divided into 3 parts for different kinds of injuries. You know, people who bleed, people who have like blunt trauma, and you know, different things. And the inside of the roll had all the instructions for how to use the pieces in it. It was completely dry because it was all sealed. It's a very, very clever piece of work. And she showed photographs that she had of her taking this onto a yacht, you know, compared with the kinds of first aid kits that are put on there, which are boxes. And you know, you're you know, in the middle of the Irish Sea, you open up this box and everything blows all over the deck, right? You run after to pick it up. She told us a story that started with that. Well, here's what it's like at the moment and how terrible it is. Here's what I thought about it. Here are all the things I tried, right? And here's what I ended up with. And even if you look at some of the work you've done, I bet you could reconstruct how you got there, right? Particularly things you're proud of, right?
Just things like if you don't have pictures of what you've done or pictures
make them up. You know, like recreate them. Get a camera, get a whiteboard, get a pencil, get a reef of paper, and photograph them and stick them in there.
I get the exact same advice as somebody, so make
I'd say exactly the same.
But it's again
tell the story.
Tell the story. It's exactly that. It's showing your work. One of my favorites, guy I hired as well, he had a story about beehives. That's what his pitch was. But he went through the process of how he redesigned beehives. So his kind of prototyping, his research, all that in visuals, and it was cool. It was literally just a Word document with kind of some stuff, nothing fancy on it, but it was awesome. And he told the story when he came in, and that's kind of the idea. It's bringing us on a journey.
And to everyone in the room, if you don't have the work, stop doing it. Every time you sketch something, take a picture, keep it. Keep the project. I have thousands of sketches.
Do you have a sketchbook?
Yeah, a few, but yeah.
Keep a sketchbook, keep a sketchbook for 3 months, right? Build up some work when you're thinking about stuff, put your ideas down, just build some stuff up. I mean, I've got a habit of sticking in a folder all of the crap that I take down from project boards. I throw most of it away. There's some things like, geez, that's a great idea. I kind of keep it in the folder. So if I need it for portfolio, then I have it there. I can tell that story. Just start accumulating this stuff. Start accumulating these stories.
Use an experience that you absolutely hate at the moment and sketch it how you would do it, and then communicate that to the company. You'll see it's loads of fun.
Yeah.
That was actually another person who I interviewed. He had taken the Dublin Bus app. He didn't work for Dublin Bus or anything, but he actually took the time to deconstruct the problems, and he actually did some user testing videos where he went out and just got some people and discussed the problems they were having and put on. Joe had a YouTube channel, had it all there, and that's kind of some of the stuff he shared. And that's obviously a lot of work in that way, but it's those kind of stories and journeys that you kind of want to get behind with people. I've seen other links which are just, one guy was talking about his portfolio. When I went to the links, it was just kind of system layouts. And I was like, okay, where's the story? I don't really understand what's going on, but that's all it was. So obviously it just didn't have any story going on at all.
I was joking, John, when I was telling you about making things up.
Yeah.
So, are you a UI designer by background? Because that's what was my background, and my portfolio used to be really glossy. So end product.
Started off as graphic and moved to UI and UX. So I'm kind of, I guess maybe too embedded in my head is to make a portfolio look nice and tell a story and not keep pictures of you being at workshops or wireframe stages and things like that.
Because you must have wireframes or flowcharts, diagrams. Yeah, put in there before your design. But at the end of the day, of course, when people bring in portfolios or websites they put together, it still should look good, right? So because presentations big part of being a UX person, but yeah, I had the same problem for ages. People wouldn't interview me for UX positions because I just glossy output as a UI designer, and then I learned to put in more processy stuff before that.
Yeah. Have you ever seen a poster project by an architect? So you know when they get studio education as an architect, and they're constantly given problems to respond to all the way through college, right? It's studio education. And they're taught what the story is, and it's the same story all the time. You can see it on their posters, you can see it on their portfolios. So here's the site, right? Here's where the sun is. Here are all the trees behind it. This is what's crappy about it. This is the client. This is what they need. This is what I thought about. This is where I had the big breakthrough, right? So I made this, I tried this, I tried this, I tried, oh, now I got the right idea, and this is what I made in the end, and here are the benefits of it. It's the same story every case study, right? Here's the brief. Here's how I questioned the brief. Here's the different things I tried. Here's the great idea I had, and here's the outcome. Same story every case study.